of gold, but ready to fight. Standing tall, doing what's right. Shining truth like a firelight. Daddy's wisdom running deep taught me promises I gotta keep. Breaking chains, leaving pain behind. Calling out the crooked kind. Oh, the truth cuts through the lies. No more secrets in disguise. Second chances, they wear thin. Spawn trooper rides again. Ain't no fear when I'm around. Justice stands on solid ground. One last chance to make it right, or face the reckoning tonight. In the dark where shadows creep, truth rings out, it cuts so deep. Ain't no price to make me sell. Standing strong, I know too well. Oh, the truth cuts through the lies. No more secrets in disguise. Second chances, they wear thin. Spawn trooper rides again. In the dark where shadows creep, truth rings out, it cuts so deep. Ain't no price to make me sell. Standing strong, I know too well. Oh, the truth cuts through the lies. No more secrets in disguise. Second chances, they wear thin. Spawn trooper rides again.
Warning: the following video contains strong language, which may be offensive to some viewers and or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only. Thank you for your attention. Oh God, I'm ill. Yeah, I'm ill. Yeah. I is ill. Oh God, I feel like I've been hit by a bus. So, how is everyone today? I hope everyone is fine. Because I'm not. I find it quite funny though, but you know what they say, don't you? Have a little bit of have a cold, they said. Have fun, they said. Yeah, right. Oh. You know when you feel like crap, when you actually do feel like crap. I mean, it's just one of those things, you know, about being ill. You just have to buck it up, get deal with it, and move on. Ugh. I was going to go live yesterday, but Oh, no, absolutely no way. I just thought, what am I doing here? Oh yeah. Oh, you know when you get hit like a sledgehammer. So I don't know. See what happens today. See how long this will go. I don't know. Oh, and by the way, I was. Oh, yeah, it's going to be one of them tonight. So first things first. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Lisa, David, Snowflower, Amago, SMN, Vicky, Arizona Hawk. Oh. And Kathy Stewart. Hi. Oh. Do you know when you've been hit by a sledgehammer? Yeah, and you just want to ask what weight it was. So there you go. Oh yeah. Autobots, roll out. Right. Here's a couple of things that we're going to discuss today, that's for sure. Remember, if you're offended, I will supply 25 cents so you can call a friend. But other than that, welcome Americanise, Canadians, and others. And Canadianese. Yeah. Yeah. Because I know that gets under someone's skin. Oh. Anyway, yeah, some really bad news about. Let's talk about Gene Hackman first. Yeah, some really, really bad news on about that. That's sad. That's really sad to hear about that. Gene Hackman was probably one of the, if not one of the most famous actors. I mean, I remember the first time I saw Gene Hackman was, I think that was Superman. Believe it was. No, it wasn't. Yes, it was. Was it? I don't know. Can't remember. But I do know it was Superman. Very good actor. Really did like him in Bat 22. That was good. And other films. It's a shame that he passed. But here's the weird thing. I don't know if this is true or not. I'm not going to go by what's been said in the news, because I think there's a lot of news. Hi, Missy Lady. I think there's a lot of news coming back coming out of the United States, which makes everyone question the psychological and the mental level of what's going on over there at the moment. So no disrespect to everyone from America, but I tell you, you guys there's something seriously going on over there. It must be in the water. The fact that they're turning around, they even mentioned the guy's dog. It's shocking, to say the least. I mean, apparently his wife passed away first, and apparently he had Alzheimer's and didn't even realize that his wife had passed. So that makes you question, like, who's telling the truth. But with past history and everything else, people making jokes about it and thinking it's funny. I've seen it online. It's it's despicable, to say the least. But then again, people will do anything to get the attention, and that's what sick individuals do. They don't look at the fact that this guy was a very good actor. Hi, Kay, by the way. So yeah, how's life in the fast lane? Obviously, you didn't read the description, did you, Missy Lady? I'm ill. So anyway, the fact that his wife apparently passed away, and she'd been she'd been passed away for about a week, until when he unfortunately passed as well. And the fact that when they found him, and that also their dog was also dead as well, unalived. It makes you wonder. It does make you wonder. You know, there's a lot of people who want the attention. There's a lot of other stuff going on in the States, and now it's starting to happen over here as well. But it looks like that Europe don't care, and they're just going to carry on doing what they need to do. Host pick a height. So yeah, there you go. The whole world just imploding. I definitely need to find out who's got control of the world spinning, so I can ask them. Hi, Seagull. So I can actually ask them to stop the planet, so I can get off. I don't like this ride anymore. I think everyone has lost the plot. Absolutely. And that is my personal opinion. If you're offended by that, oh dear, oh, never mind. Oh well. Yeah. It's just one of those things. Sometimes it takes someone to actually say it as it is for people to actually realize, it's very easy to, believe whatever you want to believe. Yeah, if you get people who enable the behavior and also support the behavior by agreeing with what the person is saying, then obviously you have a problem. And over the last few days, even with being ill, I've had so many. Oh my God, I have had so many people contact me in regards of what's going on and who's who and who's doing what and everything else. And I've turned around to them and I said, look, I don't care. I really don't care, because I've got this motto: once you've done what you need to do, you move on. You don't dwell on things, because if you dwell on things, you're just going to go around and catch 20. Because you can't help stupid. You can't educate the uneducated, or the people who are unwilling to be educated. And everyone has an opinion, but if you're going to judge other people on their opinion, but it's okay for you to say whatever you like, then you're not welcome. No. And yeah, it's going to be very interesting. It's the next few months. I say this year is going to be an extremely interesting one politically. I'm not going to go into it, but I'm just saying it's going to be an interesting one politically. Poland is doing their thing, Italy's doing their thing, Germany are doing their thing, Finland and Sweden and Norway are doing their thing. UK are doing their thing, America's doing completely something opposite. So it's only, let's see what happens, shall we? Hi, Hans, by the way. Let's see what happens. You know what they say? Squid. Good morning, sweetheart. And good morning to baby squid and daddy squid and dad squid and everyone squid. Yes. And the thing is, it's, the way I see it is that it's this. Okay. Respect is earned. And from everything I've read, like, when you take a break, you just take a day out, just a break from all the bullshittery and everything. Exactly, Kathy. Yesterday was yesterday, today's a new day, tomorrow's the future. So who knows what's going to happen? I can assure you, Missy lady, you wouldn't have not liked the response if you'd have contacted me yesterday. I don't think I spoke to anybody. Not sure if I did or not. Can't remember. I just didn't want to talk to people. I just felt ill. I was just ill. When I'm ill, I try to keep myself to myself. As asleep, I'll send you a pic to how I wake up. I can just imagine getting headbutted now. A couple of other things I want to cover before we move into the coffee hour is that, as of moving forward, obviously I need to touch base with my pretty and everything. There will be a panel soon once I feel better, and there will be a couple of people on that panel, and obviously there's going to be certain things they can and can't say, and certain things I don't want them to say. In regards of everything else over the last few months, people can kiss my furry ass, and while they're there, they can shave it, because I'm the better man. I've moved on. Oh my Jesus Christ! Okay, that's different. That's different. Who wanted to see Spider-Man? There you go. There's the perfect demonstration of Spider-Girl, Spider-Man, Spider-Man, Spider-Can. So yeah, and there are a couple of things that have come up to the surface, and yeah, I could sit here right now and name at least three quarters of a dozen people, but I'm not going to do that because I'm not going to waste my time or effort or energy. I'd rather go and take a really good dump on my throne and enjoy it while watching shorts of Hogan's Heroes or something like that. So, if there is any complaints, then you can wait until Eric comes, or you can talk to one of the other mods, or you can talk to the honourable mod Squid. So she won't fucking hesitate. She'll just deal with your pettiness instantly. And so will Amagol, and so will Nimrod, and so will my pretty and Eric. Oh my god, I feel like I've been hit by a boss and forgot to take the registration. Yeah, it's just one of that. But with the Gene Hackman thing, that's a shame. That the world has lost a fantastic actor and a person. So may he and his wife and their pup rest in peace. And I hope that the family do the right thing. But the media are all over it like a STD. That's for sure. That is for sure. And not just them. There was also other people who, thought it was funny to mock and but there you go. That's the mental level of these individuals. And I sent someone a video, actually. I sent someone a video, and it was about a smear campaign. And I didn't write anything in it. My comment, oh my God. My comment was, who does this subscribe think? And then you have one answer, enjoy. And yeah, it was very interesting. It was a very interesting video. Have you ever been that ill that you feel like, you know what? Screw it. Anyway, Alzheimer's is a bitch. Yeah, that is why. And this is what gets me, right? So I'm not going to get too into it, Squid, but I'm going to ask you this. Like you've got medical training, I've got medical training, right? I trained other adults, in advanced first aid and field first aid and everything else. Now, even I know if you go to a doctor's and you go to a neurologist or you go to a doctor's, the doctor thinks that there's something wrong with you, right? They send you off to a specialist. The specialist goes, yep, we got the first symptoms of Alzheimer's. Now, this is what gets me, right? It was someone that prominent who must have went to the doctors with even like a cracked nail or a split nail. Why didn't the doctors do proper checks? And because Alzheimer's is not just something that just appears from nowhere and then bang, it gradually starts working on the brain. And the fact that doctors the fact that doctors didn't diagnose it, that's the only question that I've got. But going into that, there will be yeah. And I don't want to spoil today because I am ill and I'm not going to be on long. But there you go. Trust me. Oh, Hostik, you have no clue. You have no clue. Oh. But yeah, it's interesting. It's very interesting that it's very interesting how they can. I'm not even going to get into it because it's mind-boggling how they didn't realize that he was that he had the onset of Alzheimer's. But then again, I mean, with the media, what do you believe? Unless you hear it from a family member, or there's what there was a public announcement from a family member. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Debbie Webb. Good to see you. Hi. Welcome to the stream. It is absolutely good to see you. Yeah, I do know that he had. I do know that he's had a couple of heart issues over the years. That I do know. That I do know. Yeah, I know, Squid. I know. It's a shame, though, isn't it? It's a shame that like you got, I don't know. I'm not going to get into it online on live. I've got Squid. You know as well as I do. I've got many questions in regards of where what breakdown where it happened, because like if someone hasn't if someone if here's the thing, you can't tell me that no one contacted them to see how everyone was doing. They didn't hear from them for God knows what, and there was no concern. That's what gets me. So I mean, I get phone calls, and actual fact, talking about that, I've got a couple of text messages. Oh, wait a minute. I if I away, I like a couple of days, weeks. Hi, Roy. A couple of days or weeks, and I will actually. Yeah, please do, Squid. I need to. Yeah, please do. Oh my word. Ah. Whew. God, the last time I had this was years ago. As a fact, I think it was around Christmas I was cold as well. I was ill. I had an ear infection. Oh God, everything happened. Do you know when I was serving, I never was ill. Well, not that bad anyway, but I never did. Fucking Jesus. I feel like sneaking back into camp and going to the MRS and getting some jabs. And here's talk about a complete change of topic. I got what was it? A text message. I don't know about you get these, Lisa, or anyone from the UK. I got a text message from doctors. Oh, flu jab. Yeah, really? Have you seen any people? What happens to people when they get the flu jab after they've had these corona freaking inoculations? Yeah. No, I'm not risking that. I like to live another 10, 20 years. I still want to be here and really bug the shit out of people. So sitting here like 80, 90 years old going, yeah, yeah, fuck it, yeah, and I'm really, really let rip. Oh, have they done the post-mortem yet? Have they actually, has the coroner actually finished on doing the post-mortem, Squid? On both his wife and him? By the way, just a question. Hi, Ken. How you doing? Welcome to the street. And by the way, Ken, I owe you an apology. I mistaken you for someone else a week ago. So it doesn't matter what it was about, but I just owe you an apology. And there you go. You got your apology. So I just thought I'd let you know now. I hate these time changes. Let's pick one and stay with it. What do you mean time changes, Roy? You mean me doing streaming it early or late or? Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Well, the thing is, SMN, because I was a frontline worker, I had to. It was part and parcel. So, yeah. And even the booster as well. And after that, I refuse it. Oh, yeah, clocks do. Yeah, the clocks go back, don't they? Yeah. How can you save daylight? Oh, hang on a minute. Let me just take from 1 to 5 and I'll save that daylight and put it in a bag. Yeah. I never understood why you wanted to do that. The hands, yeah, and his. You see, that's another thing. She died of something that you catch. What was it? Off animals, of rodents. So did she catch it off her? Did she catch it off her dog? That's the question. Yeah. I think. I think they. Wait a minute. I think it's today as well. Well, they have done. I don't know, to be honest. Going forward or going back doesn't really make any difference for me. You either get a less hour in bed or one extra hour in bed. So um, your body clock is going to carry on doing it regardless. Yeah, yeah. That's what I find quite strange because, like, if the animal had the procedure and then was left in a box, it doesn't make any. Hunter virus, mouse dropping. Yeah, yeah. Maybe told to leave the yeah. But anyway, look, guys, I don't want to go into this too deep. Okay, this is not. I don't want this to be the main topic of today. So if you guys want to talk about it amongst yourselves, then fine. All right, but that's not going to be the main topic today. Um, just so you're fully aware of that. So please don't get upset if I don't interact in regards of the Gene Hackman thing. All right, I need to make sure that I want to do a little bit of research on that because I just find it the whole thing a little bit bizarre. And and people, thinking it's funny or joking about it, just so they can get attention. Uh, but yeah, but anyway, and also please be careful what you put in chat as well. Um, now that I've totally forgot what I was going to. Oh yes. Oh, by the way, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. It's coffee time. It's coffee time. It's coffee time. Cheryl Carey. Hi, Cheryl. How you doing? Um, Reacher. That is a freaking awesome third season. Shame that you have to wait for a while. That's for sure. Um, but I'm looking forward. I've been looking forward to that. Um, but yeah, so yeah, Reacher. That's a freaking good series. I've enjoyed it. I've actually enjoyed it. Um, I mean, the best thing that stands out with that guy, he's really good. The way he acts and that. But in season 3, there's a change in his acting style. Yeah, and he's met someone who's bigger than him. That made me laugh. Um, yeah, so that's a good one. Obviously, my pretty and I, like at some point, are going to sit down, and we're going to sit down with a special guest who's going to be coming onto the podium as well. We're going to be talking about a couple of films that I've watched lately, and obviously what my pretty has watched, and then we're also going to be talking about different ingredients, of different foodstuffs. But obviously, we're not going to go into depth about it because, like, we're not a food health thing. But word of advice: always make sure you drink water. Right, always make sure you're hydrated. And there's one good little trick that you can find out if you're hydrated properly or not. Is if you pinch the skin on the top of your hand and you let go, if it goes straight down, right, and it doesn't, the skin doesn't just stay there where you've pinched and then it goes down slightly, that means you're dehydrated. So if you pinch it and you've got skin hot, sort of like where you've pinched it, and it slowly goes back down to the normal position it was in, that means you're hydrated. If it's not, that means you need to drink more fluids. Yeah. Just so you know. And also, just another thing. I've been watching McHale's Navy. Oh my! I must admit, I am really enjoying that. I just finished a whole the whole thing of Hogan's Heroes, and now I'm going with McHale's Navy, and it's absolutely hilarious. And you know, the actor, the main actor, the who's one of the actors in there, he was actually in Airwolf, and he's been in other programs and series as well. So there's a lot of things that we've had a lot of fun for. So there you go. And here I am, ill, as per normal. And Malin, welcome. Well, if you read the description, I am very poorly. I'm ill, but I'm still here. Yeah, it'll take more than just a freaking cold to push me in a corner. It takes a lot to do anything. MASH, yeah, I enjoyed MASH, but I went off MASH because it was just repetitive. Yeah, the only people you know, Korean War and stuff like that. Yeah, so but there's a couple of other films that I am going to be checking out. That's for sure. And some of them are going to be awesomeness. I think I'm going to rewatch Transcendence, sorry, and also Rampage. Definitely going to look into that. And I don't know why, but I want to watch. Tonight I want to watch Batman vs Superman, and I'm going to see if I can actually sort of like watch, The Dark Knight Rises, Batman vs Superman, Batman Begins. I think I'm going to do like a binge watch, and then after that, I probably might carry on watching Gotham, because that's a series I've been watching. I've already seen Borderlands. That's yeah, okay, yeah, whatever. That's a weird one. Venom, The Last Dance, I've seen that. Gladiator 2, I've seen that. Dungeons and Dragons, I haven't seen that. Going to try and see it. Going to try and watch it. Yeah, and there's other stuff that I want to go and enjoy. Some of the TV programs, yeah, nah, yeah. So, I've actual fact, tell the truth, but tell a lie. I've been watching Ice Road Truckers. Oh God, what a job to have! Oh. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, there's the Rings, and also the Rings of Power, Lord of the Rings, the Rings of Power. I've watched that. That was good. The Creator, awesome film, absolutely awesome film. Those About to Die. If you want to watch a very sort of, it's not adult themed, but it's I wouldn't let anyone younger than 15 or 14, 15, 16 watch it, because there's a lot in it that I think it's PG anyway. Let me just check. It is 15, so you have to be 15 to watch it. So anyone under 16 is a no. Yeah. So there's been quite sorry to hear that you have. Oh, don't apologize. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's just one of those things. That's what happens when the weather changes and your body starts getting used to. Don't forget, when I was still serving, we had all these jabs and that, and so now Things have changed. I am now feeling the full force of illnesses. So I look after myself. I keep myself fit, and it's also probably because I've changed my diet as well. Yeah. My queen, my wife, decided to offer me a. It was freaking hilarious, actually. In fact, she actually offered me a. When she said, "Oh, dinner's ready," and I was like, "Oh, right, great, yeah," and there's some salad. I just looked at her. I was like, You want me to become a rabbit? Okay." And it was quite nice, actually. And also vinegar. Vinegar's quite good because it does kill a lot of germs, that's for sure. But there you go. I'm really, guys, don't worry that I'm sick. It's just one of those things. Yeah, but I'm still here. I'm still fully functioning. Oh, she is fine, Marlon. She is absolutely fine. Yeah, she is doing very well. And she's bossing me around. Diets. Stop swearing. I did. Oh yeah, good point. Yeah. So yeah, but yeah. But in regards of a couple of other topics, I really wanted to discuss, but a lot of people um, don't think it's a good idea. I think it's a good idea because it shows what people are like when you actually catch people in lies and stuff, and then you can go, see, called it. I told you. And that has actual fact happened. Um, Not my doing. Don't care. Don't give a shit. Sporen, have you been to the Clarkson farm? No. Uh, in a way, I think Jeremy Clarkson is funny, but I don't like the guy. I just don't like him. I think I've, behind the camera, he's probably a complete cock. Um, he's a cock on camera, but I don't like any of them. I like the way I like their I like the way they work together, and they are quite funny. But yeah. Now Richard Hammond, he's naturally funny. I mean, like the guy survived a freaking accident that bad. He nearly got wiped out on that one. Oh yeah, yeah. I worship the ground she walks on, Malin. There's not anyone on this planet who can meet the expectations that she's got. No, I'm not going to cut an onion. Are you crazy? You have to remember it takes about a week or so for cold flu virus to kick in. And then so for 2-3 days you feel like you're being hit by a school bus, but and then after that, yeah, you'll start feeling better as long as you keep yourself hydrated, as long as you keep yourself going, right, and then sweat it out your system. Yeah, and there you go. And I'm really glad that you guys are here today. I'm glad that you're willing to sit in here with me, going, and being ill. So if you catch a cold, do not blame me. That's your own fault. You should have came in here. And by the way, guys, social distancing, 6 foot apart, because I've got a cold. I don't want anyone to catch it. So make sure you got your PPE on and you're 6 foot apart. How can you be six? Do you know what really made me laugh? Right, 6 foot. Yeah, 2 meters. That's not 6 foot. It's not 2 meters. Anyway, so yeah, there you go. Believe it or not, I do have to make an apology because I have neglected video editing. I am just not in the mood to carry on video editing until I feel better. You can swear as much as you like. I don't understand Scotch. Yeah. Yeah, and just so everyone is aware, I'm going to have zero tolerance for any BS now. Um, I don't want to know about any of the drama queens out there. Not interested. Trust me, I know who they are. I can tell you right now, I know who they are. I know who's causing all this BS. Um, There's been comments made that are inappropriate, but that's what people will do because they want reactions. Here's one reaction you're going to get off me. And this is hopefully this will be the only time I am going to use this type of language. Here's one thing. Go fuck yourself, you insecure waste of fucking rations. And here's 25. Now, do you know what? I'll give you 50 cents so at least you can go and fool. You can go and call someone who actually probably give a shit. So there you go. Oh, this is funny. So there you go. So yeah, all those drama queens, make sure that you get your makeup finished and put your dress on, because people need you on stage as quick as possible. But here, but yeah. So what was I going to say? It's good to see Roy here. That's good. It's to see everyone here. Everyone is welcome here. Okay. But trust me, you will see the people who aren't. And I just want to make sure that everyone is safe here. And one thing I will say is that the moderators in this stream, right, have carte blanche. However, they need to let me know privately what's going on first, because if I miss it, I need to know. Well, they haven't done carte. Okay, they don't have carte blanche, but But one thing I can assure you of: be very careful, especially those people who think they can come in and play games. Your game will instantly cease to exist. You'll get yeeted, and then basically your name will go on a list. And anytime you come in, and also, here's the thing. One thing I noticed, which was absolutely phenomenal, the other day I came across a couple of people that suddenly appeared. They either had me blocked or on Facebook, on that Facebook group, they either had me blocked or they hadn't posted. And lo and behold, all these people posted. And I was extremely surprised. I'll be honest with you. I was taken back by the fact that these individuals actually, appeared out of nowhere. They were instantly blocked. And so they are no longer, how can I put it? I forgot what I was going to say now. That's how important that topic is. Oh, good God. Yeah. But I just want to, this is just a shout out to Sammy and River Rat. I've got you. I've got your number. Yeah, that's what happens when you shit on the door, when you shit where you eat. I've got you. Have a good time. Oh shit! It does feel good. Anyway, so yeah, and obviously those individuals will know who they are. So go fuck yourself. Yeah, and Squid, I'll explain everything to you afterwards. Yeah, you're gonna fucking love it. You see, this is one thing. One thing everyone needs to remember is when you are an observer, when you sit quietly on the sidelines and you watch, and it's not about drama, it's not about toxicity, it's not about the negativity, it's about the facts, the truth. And when you actually sit and you watch, okay, and you watch how people type, how people behave, how people act, right? What they don't realize, and it's subconsciously as well, what they don't realize is that they do that, like when they type. The way they talk is the way they type. The way they behave is the way they type. So it's only a matter of time before they make mistakes. And unfortunately for them, right, they stood up like a freaking searchlight. And I was like, oh, Oh, right. Okay. Oh, yeah. And it's nice. It's reassuring that I've still got the knack of that, and it's reassuring that I can move forward without any negativity, any, and like, this is not a theatre. This is not a stage. Right. This is my platform. I come to you as a creator. Or I'm not an influencer, that's for sure. No, far from it. Oh, excuse me a second. Yeah, hi, thank you. No, Marlin, and hi, Steve, and thank you. Um, yeah, so, yeah, so there you go. Thank you, Arizona. Appreciate it. Thank you, Marlin. So, in the future, it's going to get. Look, people are going to. People, how can I put this without sounding fucking. I'm going to say it as it is. I'm never ever gonna beat around the bush, or I'm never gonna move away from how can I put it? Uh, yeah, I do apologize for that, guys. I didn't get to the mute button quick enough. Um, I'm always gonna put the facts out there. I'm always gonna put the truth out there. Hi, Philip. How you doing? Um, so don't give me reasons. Simple as that. And I don't care who you are. Like I said before, I don't care if you are the most famous person. I don't care if you're the Fleas. I don't care if you're Jeremy Hales. I don't care if you're anybody. Right? Don't give me a reason to put you out there and make you look like a complete dick with facts and truth, because that's what will happen. Moving on. Um, I just want to make absolutely sure that everyone understands that. And if you take offense for that, well, there you go. Shit happens. I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. But a lot of things have come to the surface over the last week, and I've been entertained by it. I tell you, I have been really entertained by what I've seen and heard. Really, to a point where it's. I just decided, like, you know what, I'm going to go and play Armour, or I'm going to go and. I was on Euro Truck Simulator for a couple of hours. Then I done an American Simulator truck, and then I did a couple of other stuff, and then I just relaxed and sat there and felt sorry for myself because I felt ill, as you can tell, which I am entitled to do as long as I don't involve anyone else. When I feel sorry for myself when I'm ill, that's what blokes are like. When blokes get ill, we are the biggest kids on this planet. We then go, "Oh, how my pretty? She's doing fine. I haven't spoken to her lately. Um, you know, we don't live on each other's lap. So, but she's okay. She's getting much better, and so is her fella. Her fella's obviously he's getting better. Um, so everyone's doing better. Hopefully, I'll get hold of them later on this evening and have a quick chat, catch up, and everything, and then we'll sit down and plan. Oh, we'll plan the next live, because the next live is going to be a good one as well. So just remember that. And oh, 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 oh. 1 second. I need it. Where's my? Please hold. And there's something else. I've got a suspicion. Right? 1 second. I thought putty cat. No, right. You know when you get these nasal inhalers, they're like you can get some Vicks and you get different stuff, and there's some nasal inhalers. And um, a while back, I was using an old one that I always use, and yeah, I was using that. I remembered the other day that I was using exactly the same one when I had a cold last time. So I think now I know why I got a cold. So I have thrown that away and I got myself a new one. Why is everyone laughing? What's happened? Yeah, sorry about that, Lurker. I hope you didn't feel like you were standing in a wind tunnel. Fucking hell! Can you imagine Bubbles sneezing? Jesus, with a snout that big. Yeah, if you think, Jeez, if you think the hurricanes that you've had in the States last year were bad, his will be at not an F5 or an F6. It'll be like an F29 or something. The whole everything will just disappear. Everything gone. Yeah, no, okay. But I was using the nasal spray that I used when I was cold last time. When I had a cold last time, so I could have inadvertently given myself a cold again. Oh, don't you worry, I will cough and sneeze. But the thing is, it's not fair on you guys when I do cough and sneeze, because I've listened to when people have been whining and complaining and everything. I actually decided to go and listen to it, and boy, yeah, I get it. Yeah, I got it. So yeah, but until I've actually sorted myself out, and like as I said, I'm not going to monetize it until I get to a certain level, and I'm also not going to monetize until all this court stuff is done. Because to be perfectly honest with you, I don't think making money off someone else's negativity and all that crap. Now, if other people want to do it, that just shows you what type of people they are. Um, if it's more important to get monetized than it is to actually, you know. But I've already gone through that. I've already explained that. So yeah. Oh Jesus! Wet. Anyway, and there you go. I mean, it's been interesting. I'll be honest with you. Waking up in the middle of the night and then sneezing, continuously sneezing. I mean, I must have sneezed last night. I must have sneezed about a dozen times in one go. I just sneezed, 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 sneezed. I was like, "Was this going to start?" And then I went again. Yeah, well, I've got a new one now, Debbie. So, yeah. So once I've done with this, and they're fairly cheap anyway, where I get them from. And a friend who's just come back from Korea, I think they're from Korea. They've got this like nasal thing, and it is absolutely phenomenal. I took one sniff of it, and my the back of my brain came out and went, "I surrender." Yeah. So 1 second, I need to blow my sniff. Sorry, what's that, Lisa? How vulnerable are donors? The donors, £100 gift to the grift. Who did that? Who would do that? Don't Lisa. Don't you blame me because everyone's sick in your village. That's not my fault. All right then, Squids. Yeah. All right. I'll catch up with you later. Good to see you. Blame me for cold. Yeah, as ammo go. I think that Australia. I mean, has anyone seen Aussie Jen or been in touch with Aussie Jen? How is she okay? Can someone sort of can people sort of spread the word? Spread those tentacles and just see if Aussie Jen's okay. I know that there's a possibility they lost power, and the thing is, if they lose power, it can take a while, or it can take God knows when, depending on the circuit, on the seriousness or anything. But if you see any, if you're in touch with her, just send my regards and just let her know that we're asking about her. Right. So, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. What, you having dinner now? Fucking lunchtime. Dinner's at 5. Whew. Oh. Oh, was she? Okay, that's good. That's good to know. Oh, that's good, Roy. That's good. That's really good. I like that when people do that. I like people, I mean, like I said, I've got quite a few friends over in the States, and a lot of them carry. One of them is actually a Houston cop. And the fact that they all do that as well, like every year they go for refresher classes, and or they go and do an advanced class, or they go on the ranges every couple of months. They even go and specifically buy ammunition just for training. So I like that. I got respect for people who do that, and it's not just with their CCP or their CCW. It's the fact that they've got that. So, yeah. But like I said, today's not going to be a long one. I am feeling like crap. So, yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to go straight into Q&A time. So let's go. Let's ask. Because, yeah, I'm literally sitting here trying not to cough, sneeze, and God knows. And to be honest with you, I am feeling a little bit crap. So. Oh, Lisa, you'd be very surprised. There's laws over here in the UK that we can use to protect ourselves. Yeah. A friend of mine, and I don't suggest anyone do this, right? So just a fair warning, do not do this. And I do not advise anyone doing this. A friend of mine who I've known for years, he turned around one day and he said, if anyone breaks into my house, he won't call the police until he's done. I went, what do you mean? He says, well, they break into my house, I will defend, because I'm the king of the castle and I will defend my property, which you are legally entitled to do. But I will kick their 7 bells or you know what out of them. And then if I need to, I'll throw myself against the wall a couple of times and then down the stairs once, and then call the police. And I was like, dude, you can't do that. Don't forget that, believe it or not, these assholes do have rights as well. And that's the problem in the UK. That in a way, I'm glad that they've really, really cracked down on people having weapons, because many, many years ago, an old guy was in a farm, and these 2 lads broke into his farm, and basically he unalived one and gave someone a good scar, and he was protecting his property. And the fact that they did have knives and screwdrivers on them, which can be considered weapons, yeah, they sent a 70-year-old to jail, which was, but there was there was an outcry and all that. But yeah, come try and break in my house. And they will find you outside on the drive, gagged and tied up like a freaking rodeo bull. And then I'll just call the police. Because there's one thing about the law over here in the UK. It's your house is considered the castle and you are the king. So therefore you are the king of the castle. And it's just like basically stand your ground. As long as you use reasonable force. That's the main question. Right, but 99% they're going to go, oh, people reacting because of harassment, alarm, and distress. Yeah. Ha. Well, my heart stopped multiple times yesterday. But then again, I got a strong heart. That's one thing I've told. Here's a funny thing. I've been told by my doctors, I have like checkups twice a year. Once privately and once under the NHS, because obviously it's always good to have two opinions. And every time I've been told that I've got a heart of an ox. Not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but yeah. But anyway, guys, if you haven't got any questions, I'm gonna call it a day. It was only a quick one just to say hello and just let you guys know that I'm still around and kicking, and that the future is going to look good. All right, and I appreciate everyone coming in, and everyone is welcome here. You're all welcome here, and just remember that, like, negativity won't get you anywhere. And when people behave and conduct themselves in a negative way, you don't have to follow suit. You don't have to be, everyone has a right to an opinion as long as it's constructive. Right? And it takes more energy and more muscle power to be hateful and to, it takes less muscles, facial muscles to smile. Do you know that? Yeah, Roy, if I break into your house, I probably might bring a 6-pack or something. Not beer, alcohol. It'd be probably Mountain Dew or Dr. Pepper or stuff like that. But I can tell you now, the next stream that we do, you're going to really, really enjoy it. That I can assure you. It's going to be educational as well. It's going to be fun. So spread the word, especially for any health freaks. Yeah. Yeah, I think, funny enough, like we have stuff called Lemsip over here. Oh, the next door neighbour's cutting his grass again. Yeah. Muppet. Can hear it from here. Anyway, so yeah, guys, I'm going to call it a day. I'm sorry, I can't carry on. I am a bit ill, and I'm not going to force myself. So, guys, I really, really I really appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like button. And again, I really appreciate you, do you know what? And I can remember the days where you could leave your front door open and no one would go anywhere near your house. Oh, bring back those days. But anyway, guys, gonna love you and leave you. Send you all my hugs and my, all my thoughts to everybody. Look after yourself. Take care of yourself. Make sure you hydrate. And remember, a smile a day keeps the weird people away. Yes, they are squid. Sometimes short ones are good. I just wanted to make sure that everyone knew that everything was okay, and I just wanted to come and say hello, and but the Gene Hackman thing and everything else, I will follow up on that, and also the TV programs and films that I've seen. Look forward to the stream with my pretty and everyone, and I'm going to love you and leave you, and I bid you adieu, and I will see you soon. And like I said, be nice to each other. Take care. Bye.
Spawn trooper riding in the night, heart of gold but ready to fight, standing tall doing what's right, shining truth like a firelight. Daddy's wisdom running deep taught me promises I gotta keep, breaking chains, leaving pain behind, calling out the crooked kind. Oh, the truth cuts through the lies, no more secrets in disguise, second chances, they wear thin, Spawn trooper rides again. Ain't no fear when I'm around, justice stands on solid ground, one last chance to make it right, or face the reckoning tonight. In the dark where shadows creep, truth rings out, it cuts so deep. Ain't no price to make me sell, standing strong, I know too well. Oh, the truth cuts through the lies, no more secrets in disguise, second chances, they wear thin, Spawn trooper rides again. Dark where shadows creep, truth rings out, it cuts so deep. Ain't no price to make me sell, standing strong, I know too well. Oh, the truth cuts through the lies, no more secrets in disguise, second chances,